Hi, my name is Bill Bridges, and I would like to take just a moment of your time to introduce to you a friend of mine who you really might like to know. His name is Dave Culbertson. Dave is a real estate agent broker here in Mount Vernon. For many years, he operated his company, which was known as Real Living, the Home Team, and was quite successful. He became one of the most popular and successful real estate agents in the area. Recently, he affiliated his company with HER Real Estate, which gives him a much broader base for his operations, extending through all of central and north central Ohio, actually reaching out to over 16,000 other real estate agents. He is still known as the Home Team, now the HER Home Team. Let me tell you a little bit about Dave. He was born and raised right here in Mount Vernon. As a boy, he played in the fields and streams, playing and fishing all over this area. Many of those fields that he played in are now filled with homes, and many of those homes Dave helped to sell to get people in them. He has been a very popular real estate agent. There are a lot of real estate agents and some very, very good ones in our area. I believe personally that Dave is right at the top of the list. Now, let me tell you why I believe that. A few years ago, my wife and I were living in a nice ranch home here in Mount Vernon. It had a full basement with a rec room, a family room, laundry facilities downstairs, and all of that. As we began to pile up a few years on us, we began to realize, with our family's encouragement, that we needed to have a home that did not have steps going down to the basement. So we began to look around gently, just trying to find something. One day, my wife saw a home advertised by the owner. We thought, well, let's drive by it and look at it, and we liked the looks of it. So we drove by it again and then made an appointment to sit down with the owners to talk about it. We looked through the home. We thought it has some possibilities. We had a nice visit with them. We came back the next day to look at it a little more carefully, and we decided that this could possibly work. That was a Saturday. We sat down with them and talked over the possibilities, and lo and behold, we ended up with a price and an agreement to purchase the home. It was Saturday, and we hadn't sold our home. Monday morning, I called Dave. I said, Dave, we're buying a house. We need to sell ours. He came over that evening. We sat down around our kitchen table and signed a contract. The next morning, on Tuesday, he put a sign in the yard. We had to be away during that day, and so I received a phone call from him about noon telling me that he had someone who would like to look at our house. In fact, he had two prospects. So they showed the house that day. The first couple that looked at it wrote up a contract. We received that on Wednesday. We negotiated just a little bit, came to an agreement, and on Thursday, we signed a contract to sell our house. That was from Tuesday morning to Thursday. So we were very happy about that. Well, we're setting up the closing, and of course, we bought through an individual seller, but we sold our house through a realtor, Dave. We set the closings up at the same time with the same agency, with us closing first because we needed the money to buy the house. So Dave obviously directed us through that closing and was with us. Then it came time for the closing for our purchase through the individual. Dave did not leave. He stayed with us at our request, made sure every I was dotted, every T was crossed. We signed all the papers, all the contract. Everything went just beautifully. That's the way Dave operates. Now, if you are thinking of buying or selling a home, Dave will sit down with you and will work out details that fit your situation, just exactly what you need. That's the way he operates. If you're buying a home, he will give you comp prices of homes like yours and comparable prices in your area. If you're selling your home, he will tell you what your home is worth based on the market around you. He is very good at that, and Dave will walk with you all the way through your purchase, your sale, whatever you need to do in real estate. If you have questions, even if you're not ready yet, but you need someone to talk to, give Dave a call. He'd be happy to talk to you. Here's how you can reach him. Dave's office is located at 1485 Yaga Road here in Mount Vernon. That's just east of Knox Community Hospital on Yaga Road. His telephone number there is 740-485-1641. Or if you prefer to contact him online, that's easy too. His email address is Dave Culbertson, Realtor, at gmail.com. I hope you have a conversation with him. And if you do talk to Dave, just say, hey, Bill Bridges sent me. Thanks a lot. Thanks for listening.